What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to be talking about Senseonics, ticker symbol SENS. This is actually my favorite penny stock, and if you guys have watched any of my other videos, you know that's very unlike me in my investing strategy to actually like a penny stock. I'm actually going to be setting up a new portfolio over the next month, and it's going to be all penny stocks. It's going to be a full penny stock portfolio, and what we're going to do is we're going to probably use about $1,000 to $2,000, and we're going to use my free share strategy and see just how high we can get that portfolio too. So make sure you stick around and continue following this channel so you get to see exactly which penny stocks I'm going to be purchasing. Now for this video, we're going to be going over all of the reasons why I think Senseonics is going to see double-digit price points very soon. We're also going to go over its most recent SEC filing and the very important catalyst that we have for Senseonics coming up in the next couple of weeks. So if you guys enjoy the information that I provide for you in this video, make sure you go down and smash that like button. It costs you nothing to do it, and it helps me out a whole lot in getting this information out to as many people as possible and growing on this platform. And if you want to see more videos like this, make sure you hit that big red subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you're notified every time I post a new video. If you want to actually support the channel directly, we actually have merchandise, some clothing, some hoodies. It's actually right down below this video if you want to take a look, but we've got some t-shirts, hoodies, and some couple of other interesting things on that site as well. So make sure you go and take a look if you are interested. So today's Senseonics went absolutely nuts, going up about 10% in one trading day off not a lot of news. So we've kind of seen that over the past week for Senseonics. There hasn't been an overwhelming amount of news come out about this company, and it's still going absolutely insane. Now, there's a couple of reasons for that. Senseonics does have a pretty high short interest, and with all of the other things that we've seen recently about everybody trying to attack companies that have a very high short interest, a lot of people on these Reddit forums have been talking a lot about Senseonics. Now today, Senseonics actually crossed this very important $4 price point. A lot of you have been saying that $4 has been a key level for Senseonics, and I don't think that this company is anywhere near done going on its run-up. And I think there are some very important catalysts that we need to keep in mind for Senseonics going forward. The first, the most important, is going to be their FDA approval for their new Eversense XL. So if we come over here, Senseonics 180-day Eversense glucose monitor was delayed at the FDA by the pandemic. So the company received word from the FDA to expect delays of at least 2 months for its application, while the agency tasked its staff with emergency reviews of other tests and other medical devices. Yada, yada, yada. We've been over that before. But we can see that Senseonics thinks that there's still potential for the FDA to reach an approval decision before the end of 2021 second quarter. So that is going to be around May or June. So that is going to be around the date where I think Senseonics could see the $10 price point. Now we're going to go over the next catalyst that we have to look out for Senseonics. So Senseonics, a medical technology company focused on the development and commercialization of long-term implantable continuous glucose monitoring systems for people with diabetes, today announced plans to participate in the upcoming virtual SVB Leerink Global Healthcare Conference. Management is scheduled to present Thursday, February 25th, 2021 at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. This is definitely going to be something that you are going to want to be watching if you are a Senseonics investor. They are most likely going to be going over the production and the distribution methods that they are using for their Eversense. Now, taking a step back and examining Senseonics, already approved in the United States by the FDA, older Eversense model that has a 90-day use period that has already been approved and being distributed throughout the United States. But if we come over here, we can see that Senseonics announces initiation of European commercial efforts by partner Ascensia Diabetes Care. If you take a look through this article, today we are extremely excited to see Ascensia, a global global leader in the diabetes technology space, begin distribution of the Eversense XL. That is the 180-day model, which is very important that it's already approved in Europe. So if you make draw some conclusions, it's very possible and very probable that this Eversense XL is going to be approved by the FDA as soon as they get a chance to review the application. Now, the reason for that is that the older 90-day model has already been approved, and the XL model with the 180-day use period is already approved and being distributed across European countries. So if we scroll down a little bit further, under the terms of the commercial agreement, today, Ascensia initiates distribution of the Eversense XL system in Germany, Italy, the Netherlands, Poland, Spain, and Switzerland. In the US, Ascensia is already providing sales support for the original Eversense continuous glucose monitoring system. Now, this is very important, and we are going to really have to watch out for the revenue and sales numbers that Senseonics is going to be putting out. Now, since this is already being distributed across the United States, we are going to have to take a look next at Senseonics' earnings announcement, and right now it is projected to announce their earnings on March 11th. So this upcoming earnings date is derived from an algorithm based on the company's historical reporting dates. So this is not an exact date that Senseonics will be reporting their earnings. But as with any company that is reporting their earnings, and since Senseonics is getting a lot of hype right now, I think we could see a very substantial run-up to at least $5 or $6 before Senseonics announces their earnings. And if they absolutely blow it out of the water, there is a very good chance that we see Senseonics go to the $10 or double-digit price range before we actually get FDA approval. Now, when we take a look at Senseonics' most recent SEC filing, we do have to clear up some misinformation that's out there. This is not an offering. The company is not receiving any proceeds from what they're actually doing in this SEC filing. So if we take a look at it, it lists a lot of different companies. And if you actually go through the actual SEC filing, it grants these different companies with their large amount of shares to actually sell. They have the option to sell these shares throughout the next couple of years. So this is not really a big deal in my opinion. It could create some selling pressure on Senseonics, but as we've seen with the actual price action over the past week, there obviously has not been a lot of selling on this stock, and it's been going absolutely to the moon. I think that this company is going to be the next best thing in the diabetes field. It is competing with Dexcom, but I think Senseonics' product is a lot better than the one that Dexcom is providing. And if Senseonics is able to gain a higher market share throughout the entire world with their Eversense old model and the Eversense XL, I think we could see Senseonics easily go over $10 by the end of 2021. So when you combine all of the catalysts coming up for Senseonics, their earnings, FDA approval, and the conference happening on the 25th, I think we could see a lot more bullishness coming from Senseonics in the near future. Now, since this company is getting a lot of hype right now, there might be a lot of FOMO happening in the next couple of weeks. So if you are planning on buying into Senseonics, in my opinion, you just need to be careful. It's still a penny stock type company. It's a penny stock biotech. And as I've said before, I am always skeptical of these types of companies. Now, that doesn't mean I'm not going to start trading them. I've seen a lot of hype and a lot of good penny stock companies come up over the last couple of months, which is why I am going to start allocating some of my monthly deposit money into a penny stock portfolio. But as I've said before, I am going to be using that free share strategy where I put in a significant amount of money. If the stock goes up 20 to 30%, I sell off my initial investment, and then I actually just ride out the shares that have the profit for the long term. So this is going to be a more risky portfolio. But once we get the Discord up and running and we get my Twitter going with all of my options trading alerts, you guys are going to be able to see every single trade that I take in this portfolio and my options trading portfolio. So make sure you stick around. so you can see all of these trades and we can all make some big money together. So that's going to be it for this update on Senseonics. Make sure you comment down below what your price target for Senseonics is by the end of 2021. And if you enjoyed the information that I provided for you in this video, please go down and hit the like button. It really helps me out a lot. It costs you nothing to do. And make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on that notification bell if you want to see more videos like this. And don't forget, we do have some merchandise for the channel if you want to show extra support. So I hope you guys ended the week having a very profitable week, and I'll see you guys in the next video.